Hey, remember when I said this? This is how I'm going to do Stormtroopers from now on. So, this is it. This is the last one. I know it's not. There'll somehow be another Stormtrooper that I have to paint. But hopefully, this is the definitive Stormtrooper video for me. Here we go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blastercade Painting. Today we're going to paint Stormtroopers. Again. Well, they're Stormtrooper armor. But yeah. Today we're going to be painting the This Is Some Rescue mission pack. So Han, Leia, Luke, and Chewie. I just did Han a little while ago, so we're going to do a different skin tone for him. I just did Chewie a little while ago, so we're going to do it a different way to paint Chewie. And let's just go do it and paint some more Stormtrooper armor. First thing we're going to do is give these guys a spray of a dark color, then a zenithal of white from above. Then we're going to take some Battleship Gray and some Speed Paint Medium. This is going all over the Stormtrooper armor. So anywhere we want the armor to be white, that Stormtrooper white armor, this is what we're putting on there. This is the same way we painted them before. Then we're going to take some Ashen Stone and some Speed Paint Medium, and this is going all over Princess Leia's dress. Is it a dress? A gown? A nightgown? Pajamas? I don't know. It's going all over her clothes. We'll hop over to Chewie. We gave him a dark spray and a white zenithal, and we're going to take some Snakebite Leather and some Burnished Red. So we're going to add some Speed Paint Medium to both. We're going to put the Burnished Red on the parts we want darker. So on his shoulders there, on the top of his head, and then the Snakebite Leather on the parts that are normally a little bit lighter. So check your reference photos of what parts are darker and what parts are lighter. This is basically our undercoat. It will still show through in the end, but we're going to do some more work to make it a little bit more brown, a little bit more Chewbacca-like. Next, we're going to take some matte white and one of our makeup dry brushes, and we're going to dry brush all of the Stormtrooper armor and all of Princess Leia's nightgown. I've decided it's a nightgown. Like, that whole part of the series, like, she woke up out of bed, and that's what she was wearing. Here we go. Next, we're going to take some Occultist Cloak, and this is going on the bodysuit of the Stormtrooper armor. So, any of those spots where the bodysuit's showing, like the knee joints, the arm joints, the neck, the legs, that's where we're putting all of this. We're also putting it all over Princess Leia's fancy belt. If it's a nightgown, then that's a weighted sleep belt, is what I've decided. Her weighted sleep belt. Next, we're taking some Agrax Earthshade, and this is going all over the parts that we just painted on Chewbacca. So make sure everything's dry, and we're going to do one coat of this over the entire miniature, minus his satchel and his gun. Now we're taking some tan flesh here, and we're going to use this on Luke's face and Princess Leia's face, and also Princess Leia's hands. These guys are going to get the exact same skin tones because, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, they look alike in certain ways. So the last time I did Han, I did a bit of a paler skin tone. I want to do like a nice 70s tan on him because I think he looks a little bit more tan. Plus he's running, so his face is a little bit more red. Next, we're taking some Oak Brown here, and this is going all over Princess Leia's famous cinnamon bun hair. Next, we're taking some Desert Yellow, and this is going all over Luke's famous dirty blonde farm boy hair. Then we're going to take some Onyx Skin, and this is going all over Han Solo's fairly average 70s hair. Next, we're taking our Topaz Skin, and we're going to slowly start adding in tan flesh, and we're going to start layering up Han's face. So, top of the brows, the cheeks, the chin, the nose, we're bringing up all of those colors and leaving that original Topaz skin in the recesses. And as we go through, we're going to start adding in more of that tan flesh. So here's the next layer up with a little bit more of that tan flesh in, and we'll just keep going through until we feel like it looks good. And if we go too far, that's okay, because we are going to bring it back down with a glaze at the end. And here's that final highlight up. So top of the brows, very top of the brows, tip of the nose, tops of the cheeks, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Next, we're taking our tan flesh and our Dorado skin, and we're going to start adding in Dorado skin to our tan flesh. Same way we just did for Han with the topaz skin and the tan flesh. This is the same idea, but we're doing this on Luke and Leia. And this is going to get very bright because that Dorado skin is quite bright. And here's the final layer up on all that. And again, we're going to go in and pull it all together with a glaze. We're going to take some Reichland Flesh Shade and some Speed Paint Medium, and we're going to thin this down till it's like really thin, and we're going to put this on all the skin that we just did as a glaze. It's basically like a thin wash, and it's going to tie together all the layers that we just did. We're also going to put this on pretty much all three characters' hair. Next, we're going to take our Desert Yellow, and we're going to do one highlight up on Luke's hair there. So we just want to get in and just get the raised areas. The hair is fairly well sculpted here, so you should be able to go in with a fine tip brush and just get those little strands. Next, we're taking some light umber here, and we're going to use this to highlight up all of Han's hair. So it's the same process that we just did with the Desert Yellow, but we're just doing a different color. And we're going to take our fur brown, and yup, you guessed it, we're going to go through and do Leia's hair with this. Again, exact same process. These are just the three colors that we're using to bring up some highlights in all of their hair. Next, we're going to take some Parasite Brown and some Yellow Ochre. We are going to dry brush the Parasite Brown over the burnished red that we did on Chewbacca, and the Yellow Ochre will be dry brushed on the areas that we did the snakebite leather. And this way we're just going to go through and kind of reinforce our colors, but also brighten them and make things a little bit more brown. And I'm actually really happy with how this turns out. Next, we're taking some Sand Golden, and this is going all over Chewie's bandolier and satchel that he has. Next, we're taking some Basilisk Red, and that's just going to go on the inside of Chewie's mouth. And we're going to take some Payne's Gray, and we're just going to drop that on Chewie's nose. Next, we're taking some Pale Sand, and we want to get a good fine tip brush for this. We're going to do Chewbacca's teeth, the upper teeth and the lower teeth as well. And we're also going to use this to very carefully just dot in his eyes. His eyes are very recessed, and this kind of adds a little bit of a nice touch to the character, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. We are in the middle of another heat wave here. I'm sick, and it's currently like 79 degrees in the house, which I know some people probably think is not hot, but I'm Canadian, and we're melting. My hair is not wet. It's moist from the humidity. Next, we're going to take some gunmetal. This is going to go on the metal parts of Princess Leia's weighted sleep belt. It's also going to go on the metal parts on Chewbacca's bandolier. So he has those like cartridges in there, so on either side of the leather there. Next, we're taking some Grave Lord Gray. We're going to put this on all of the guns that they're holding. And we're also going to put this as a wash over the metal parts on her weighted sleep belt. We'll do the bases on these guys, and they are done. And here they all are finished up. I'm super happy with how they turned out. Chewbacca was a lot of fun to paint compared to the last one too. And yeah, Luke, I really like the Luke sculpt quite a bit. And I mean, there's a lot more that we could do on these guys. We could definitely go in and reinforce the white and, you know, really pop it up. But I just wanted to get these guys done kind of quickly, but still look good for everybody else. And I did put a little bit of Basilisk Red on Leia's lips. But yeah, this was fun. So what do you guys think? Are you guys picking up this pack? I was super excited when they announced it. I mean, regardless of the fact that I just said I'm done painting Stormtroopers, but I was really excited about this. It's such a cool idea. That's one of the good parts about Shatterpoint, is that like you can get these characters in these situations, as opposed to Legion, which is that army game. It'd be harder to put out Han and Luke in Stormtrooper armor, but yeah, these are really cool. So yeah, are you picking them up? Let me know in the comments below. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff, and you guys have a great day. Next, we're going to take some Occultist Cloak, and this is going to be used on the inside parts of all these Stormtrooper armor. So the, oh god, Armor? Stormtrooper armor?